Can you give us some tips that we can take home with us to just be better public speakers? Can you just help us out?
Oh, for sure. I mean, the first thing about a lot, because a lot of people have been reaching out, like, what can I do to be a better speaker? How can I get paid to speak? The first thing you have to do is start speaking. Because again, people want to be paid, and you got to pay me, and I'm about to get rich. Why should I spend my money to hear you speak? What's your story? What are your credentials? Do you have a book? Have you done any speaking before? Before you jump into the pay and I got to get mine and my bread, you have to have a why behind that aside from I want to make money. Why are people going to pay money to hear your story? Okay? So if you want to be a paid public speaker, you got to put the work in. You're going to have to speak for free sometimes. Yes, you are. Now, if they offer you an honorarium or if they come to you with paid opportunities, that's fine. But jumping out the gate, ain't nobody gonna want to pay you because they don't know who you are. That's just how Americans are. And I don't know. I can't speak for other countries, but if we don't know who you are, we're not gonna give you money.
That's real.
Unless your story is compelling or we've seen you somewhere or your page got 200 some thousand likes or a million views, we're not gonna pay you to speak. So the first thing to do is speak, do some speeches, do some speaking, get out here, get yourself known, make some connections. And the second thing is practice. Like I was thinking about your interview and you said it was maybe some elements that you didn't really hit home on. I wonder, did you practice
And I
before you did
didn't.
your interview before you
And I
went?
didn't.
Hmm?
And I
You
didn't.
did not
Correct.
practice. We have to practice. In Toastmasters, there is a portion of the meeting that's called table topics, where we'll give you a random topic and you have to speak for 2.5 minutes straight off the cuff. Like you can't prepare, you just go, boom, you're speaking impromptu. But for the most part, our prepared speeches are called prepared speeches for a reason. You have to practice. I did not just get up on that stage in an audience of 2,000 people and just speak off the top of the dome. That was not a freestyle. That was choreographed. That was edited. That was revised and reviewed and revisited and practiced over and over and over and over. So, like you mentioned earlier, public speaking is not just on a worldwide stage. That's your proposal to your wife. That's your apology to your boyfriend. That's your interview for that job you've been trying to get. That's anytime you have the floor for more than a minute or so and you have to know what you're going to say. So practice, practice whatever it is you're speaking about. Practice before. That way you can eliminate the ums and the uhs and the and the so and the but, those crush words. So, speak first of all, practice, and get feedback. Those would be my top three. Get feedback. Go to somebody you trust. Go to somebody who you respect. Go to a professor. Go to your auntie or go to your big sister or your big brother. Somebody you trust, your mentor. And practice your speech for whatever it is in front of them and allow them to give you feedback. Well, here I wasn't really feeling it, or here it's not very organized, or you said 72 times. So get don't be afraid to get that feedback because it's not a shot against you. It's just like I mentioned earlier, you're giving the speech for the audience. It's not just for you to stand up there and spill your guts because you have an audience who's going to listen to it. And if you bounce it off of somebody else who's hearing it for the first time, they'll be able to be a representation of that audience, and they can tell you what elements it may or may not be missing, or they can highlight the good stuff. So first of all, you need to speak. Second of all, practice your speech, and third of all, get that feedback from somebody you trust.